At first glance, this little thing I'm fishing right now probably looks like a duck pond, but you would not believe the size of fish that I've seen come out of here. This is another good old-fashioned college spot. I fished this with my buddy Billy. He actually showed me this area. I remember coming with him to this spot right around this time 2 years ago and thinking, wow, this looks like a giant waste of time. This place is a hidden gem, and that's what this part of the adventure is going to be all about. We're going to be looking for areas that look like this. This exact spot is where I caught a fish and filmed a video 2 years ago. It was a nice 4-pounder. It was like, I think one of my first ever mystery tackle box slams. There was like my second one. Pitched over in this little mouth of the canal, or whatever you want to call it, the mouth of the swamp, and got smoked on a little creature bait. Oh my God. Yes, look at that. First fish for the MTB Slam of the Year for the month of October. I definitely have some good memories from fishing this little swamp. Hopefully we can make some more and catch some more fish today. And we'll just see. We'll just see if they're willing to bite today. Hopefully they're a little bit more cooperative than the Hocking River smallmouth. For God's sakes, we need some fish to open up for us really badly. I'm sure you guys have been curious, what the hell has he been carrying throughout this entire trip on the top of his car? And today is the day we unveil what's in this little bag. So, being that fishing this place from the bank is posing kind of a challenge, I've decided to pull out the portable kayak. There's a kayak in here. We're gonna whip it out, unfold it, and fish the swamp. Well, this is gonna be confusing. When I watched the video before I bought this thing, I was like, wow, this is really straightforward. Like, you just put one piece to the other piece and it pops up like an origami bird. Here I am sweating, covered in like grasshoppers, trying to get this thing to fit. And let me tell you, if you ever get this thing, you'll really enjoy putting this little zipper channel on, or whatever the hell they call it. It's quite a catastrophe. Holy smokes. Okay, we took the origami kayak, unpacked it. It was literally, I mean, it's kind of cool, I have to admit. It's like that big, then you unfold it, and then it's right here, and then the swamp is right there, and we're gonna see if we can catch some kayak bass. Broke my seat. I'm in the midst of the swamp right now looking for some very tippy kayak. Jaron, of course, is going to stay on the bank. I'm going to film off this GoPro. Hopefully this will give me an upper hand on these fish. I'm like in their element now. I am on their home turf.
Throw one up here. Straight up this channel. There's a nice fish right there. Yep.
Oh! Wow, that's a good sign at least. I felt him. Is that the same fish? Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh shoot. Oh, wow, dude, this looks insane back here. Ooh, one. Dude! Biggin. Giant. I missed him. It's a giant. One just busted right behind me. Oh. I got him. I'm on. Woo! Dude, it's like a 3-pounder. Yes. Look at that. This fish choked the frog. Look at that. Just choked the frog. I love it when like a plan works out. You know, 2 years ago, I came here with my buddy Billy, who told me about this spot. I immediately fell in love with it just for its uniqueness. I mean, this is unlike any other thing I've ever fished in my entire life. I'm fishing literally a foot, sometimes inches of water with topwater frogs. Like, look what I'm surrounded by. I feel like I'm in like a jungle. And there's these guys just lurking, just waiting for you to throw a frog right in front of their face. A gorgeous southeastern Ohio swamp bass, baby. We're gonna get a good release on this guy. Give her a kiss and send her back on her way home. Mwah. Dope. I'm sure you guys won't see all the clips, but we've been on a bit of a struggle grind right now. Not only did we have like a failed mission from the bank fishing this place, but it took us like an hour to set up the kayak. It then took me like 30 minutes just to get positioned back here. Like, I can't even see Jaron, I'm so far back. Oh my God, that's so dope. To think that I've come back after 2 years and done something I've always wanted to do feels so amazing. And for it to work even feels better. Okay. Oh, that is like easily one of the most uncomfortable kayaks I've ever laid foot in. All right. Hey, we did it, guys. We built the kayak, we found the pond, and we caught a bass. We're gonna dip on out of here. I gotta fold up Mr. Origami, the kayak, and I think we're gonna grab a quick bite to eat because we didn't eat breakfast. We literally skipped out on breakfast, skipped out on lunch. I think now it's dinner time. And then we might head back out in the water and find some more ponds just like this one. But I'm happy. I'm a happy dude. I'm a lot happier now than I was yesterday about the whole fishing scenario. Okay, since this swamp pond was so productive, I've got another one in mind that I want to go to. Hopefully with the sun being out and with these fish moving around on the prowl, we can catch a few more. It's like right around, it's like 2:30ish or something like that. So we're gonna grab a quick bite, head over to the pond, and hopefully end on a bang at the swamp pond number 2. So here we are, back at an old throwback spot. This is where that backwoods pond video was filmed. I don't know if you guys remember that. Oh my God, look at this fish I just caught. You have to be like a subscriber to this channel for a long time to know what I'm talking about. A tiny little pond tucked away in Wayne National Forest. You guys hear that? No cars, no planes, no people talking. We're the only ones out here. And I would say 90% of the time I've ever fished out here, it's just dead silent. Come on. Hey. Hey, that's what's up. Look at that. Another backwoods fish, another backwoods swamp bass. This should just be called the Flare Tour. Tank City. Second cast with my little Neko rig. This is actually a rig that one of my buddies taught me how to fish with while I was down here at this pond. It's like super finesse. This water's super clear. Some of these fish are finicky, so all I'm really doing right now, hold on, there we go. All I'm really doing right now is taking, it's a super simple technique. Anyone can literally do this. It's got to be one of the easiest techniques on earth. Take a worm, okay? Put it in your mouth. Then after I've got my worm, I grab a little tiny nail. I go to a hardware store and pick up my nails. Bite just a little bit of the worm off there. Take that nail and I stick it in the head of the worm so that this side of the worm has a little bit more weight than this side of the worm. And then what I do is I take the flat side of the worm, take my little tiny finesse hook, and just hook it like so, exposed. I hook it closer to the head that I put the nail weight in, so it looks like that. And on the bottom, it like scoots and it dances and it jiggles and it's just beautiful. And as you can tell right there, it gets bit. So being that was like my first cast, that was my second cast. My first cast, I got a bite. I'm feeling pretty confident about this little rig. I think this place has been getting fished recently, so something like this should kill him. Or at least should catch him. God, kill him. Easy there, dude. Don't jinx it. Okay. Let's see if I can get another bite. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get in here. Got too quiet there for a second. Finally had to break the silence with a squeaker. We're getting bigger though. Another nice swampy bass. Oh my gosh, look how he ate that. That's how you want them to be chomping it. All right, little guy. Back in the water he goes. Sweet. There we go. Hey, it's a fish. I'm happy with it. These fish are actually super cold. I'm standing in what feels like ice cube water. It's freezing, but it's so strange because it's like 80 degrees out. You'd think a shallow little swamp like this would heat up very quickly, but I think it's just the fact that it's you know, getting to be fall. The nights are super cold, and it's keeping this water from really warming up. And I think with that, these fish are a little bit on the finicky side. Okay, back in your little swamp home you go, you ogre fish. I wonder if anyone got that reference. Bass are like onions. Anyone? Shrek? No? Okay. Alright, sick. Just me then. Oh, I wasn't recording. So that's it. You guys got a piece of some of this southeastern Ohio swamp bass fishing. Managed to catch, let's see, a Nika rig fish, a Texas rig crawfish, and a frogfish. I actually got 2 Nika rig fish. So I think that was definitely the better tactic, but the frog did catch the bigger one. Okay, so we're out of here. We're actually leaving, finally leaving the Hocking Hills, and now we're going to head back to central Ohio. I'm gonna stop off at my grandparents' place. I don't know, we're really unsure. This whole trip, in case you haven't figured out yet, has been always on a whim. It's like been very spontaneous, but we're gonna get back in the car, think of a game plan, and get back with you guys, because it's getting late, and I think we should probably get on the road. We are on our way from Hocking Hills back to Columbus, Central Ohio. This whole trip was based around, you know, revisiting old memories and recreating some of the old videos that I filmed when I was in college here, or when I was here with my dad when I was 13, and I feel like I successfully did that, you know? And I definitely urge you guys to go out there and link up with your dad, link up with your mom, your brother, your sister, your grandfather, someone you haven't fished with or hung out with in a long time, and just hit the road, get in the car, stuff your minivan full of all the fishing gear, all the good snacks you could possibly find, and just go somewhere, whether it's 3 miles away or cross country, you know? I can't tell you how healing it is. I really needed this trip. I've been running around like crazy. I was just in Africa. I was, you know, just in England. I mean, I have not really been like home, on my home turf, and doing what I do best, that being fishing here in the Midwest and catching largemouth and smallmouth bass. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little backwoods bassing session. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.